Hey, welcome to Rust Revival Garage. I wanted to create a video today to introduce you to my channel, show you some of the projects that I'll be working on, and all the vehicles that I'm trying to restore and update and repair and maintain. So let's get to it. Okay, first of all, a little bit about me. My name is Tim, and I'm a car guy. I've always been a car guy, ever since I was a little kid. Building models and playing with Matchbox cars and watching Wide World Sports, racing, Evel Knievel jumping over school buses. So basically I've just always been a car guy. But I am no expert. I am not a mechanic. I've never had anyone teach me about cars. I've been told that my father was a car guy, and he most certainly would have taught me a lot about cars, but unfortunately he passed away when I was 9 months old. So what I did was I created this channel because I'm not an expert at all. I usually have no idea what I'm doing. Most of my videos will be about me trying things for the first time. I want to learn how to build an engine. I want to install a rear end, maybe try out fuel injection. Who knows? But basically that's why I created this channel. And maybe there's somebody out there who never had someone show them how to work on cars. So if you're afraid to get started on something, scared to fix or replace something on a car, I'm here to show you that you can do it, even if you don't know everything that there is to know, even if you're not an expert either. In fact, that's my motto for this channel. If I can do it, you probably can too. I break stuff all the time. I get things wrong. I have to do things over again. But the important part is I'm out there and I'm learning how to do it. So join me on this journey. We can learn together. Or maybe you're an expert and you can laugh at all the things that I get wrong, or maybe even teach me a little bit more about it down in the comments. All right, so let's go take a look at some of the projects that'll be upcoming on the channel. And welcome again to Rust Revival Garage. First project car is my 2000 Jeep Wrangler TJ. Lots of stuff to do to this one. Needs to be lifted up. Need to do a little suspension work. Need to do some work on the interior. It's got about 160,000 miles. So there's lots of repairs to do as well. But it's in pretty good shape overall. The next project car is my 1985 Chevy C10 pickup truck. This one's got a brand new engine, Blueprint 350, and a 700 R4 gear start transmission, but there's still a lot of work to do. This one is actually puts the rust in the Rust Revival. So I've got a lot to do. The interior needs to be updated. Got to do a lot on the body panels. Need to work on the suspension. And there's a whole lot of weight reduction in there. And another project car is my daughter's Acura RDX from 2007. Great little car. It's my oldest daughter's. She's off to school now. But lots of things to do for this. It's at about 160,000 miles right now. So things are starting to go wrong. I need to replace the struts. I need to change the transmission fluid. Probably update the wheels and tires on it as well. And this is my 1978 Yamaha XS 1100. One of the fastest production bikes in the world when it first came out, way back in the day. They actually called it the world's first thermonuclear motorcycle. So it's pretty fast even with me on it. So there's lots of work to do to this. Need to replace an aftermarket carb with the original and do some brake work. May need to do a little bit of engine work because there's an awful lot of blue smoke coming out when she starts up. So there may be some rings in the future. And finally, this is my baby. This is a 1968 Pontiac Le Mans. I've had this since the mid-90s. It's an actual California car. It's all original, very stock. Has the original 350 in it. Has about, I want to say about 68,000 total miles on it. So it's got no rust. It's in great shape. There's a lot of work to do, but this one's going to be our big project car. This car actually has not ran since 2000. So it's actually been off the road for 23 years. But I don't know if it's a little too dark in here or not, but everything is original. It does have power steering, but it's got manual brakes, no air conditioning. It's an automatic. Still has the original muffler, the original exhaust from 1968 in it. I've done a little bit of work. I've actually replaced the gas tank in order to get ready for starting it up. And I have rebuilt the carburetor. Well, my first time doing that, so we'll see how that goes. The intake and the carburetor I replaced. It was one of the first big jobs I ever did when I first got it, because it actually had an original 2-barrel, and the manifold was the stock manifold. So I did replace that. It was one of the first projects I ever did. But as you can see, hasn't run in quite a long time. A lot to do. I need to see if we can get this thing started for the first time in 23 years. And this is a 1969 Pontiac 400 engine. Picked this up a long time ago with the intention of replacing the engine that's in the Le Mans, and it's been sitting for quite a long time. So this is one that I want to tear down and see if I can actually build it myself. Maybe do a video on tearing it down, sending it off to the machine shop, and attempting to maybe rebuild it myself. We'll see. So once again, welcome to Rust Revival Garage. We've got a lot of work to do. Please feel free to subscribe, like, comment, share it. Let people know all about it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and thanks for tuning in.